Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Cheesecake Squirrel, and boy do we have a lot to talk about today. So I will try to make this as short as possible, but today I'm here to talk about the game Goddess of Victory Nikke, and currently about an event that's going on right now for these two characters, Blanc and Noir, and for a character that is already existed in the game. Her name is Rupee. She has just received a bunny costume skin as well for the event that's currently going on. Now, just a disclaimer, this is going to be just a rant video. I'm someone who plays lots of gacha games, and I never thought I would have to make a video relating to anything in a gacha game. But this one kind of bothered me a bit. So currently, like I said, there's an event going on, and it's called Bunny 777, which is, I guess, a casino based game. A lot of gacha games do this. They introduce the bunny costumes for these characters, and they sell like hotcakes because they want the characters because they're very revealing, as you can see on screen. But the way they handled this character's skin is not good. So I'm going to go ahead and click over here. And as I said, this character is Rupee. And she is already an existing character in the game. She's been in the game since day one. And they just released a skin for her. As you can see, it's the bunny girl costume. And the way to obtain this costume is that you need to spend money. It's not if you want to or not to get her faster. It's you need to. If you absolutely want this skin for this character, you have to spend money. The reason why this is bad is because the amount that you have to spend to get her is astronomically bad. Like, if you're a new player or a new player or a light spender, you are not getting the skin. You just aren't. And I say that with as much, I guess, sadness as I can. That's a bummer because, this new event that's come out, you have to spend money or your tickets or gems to get the summon characters. The least they could have done is giving you a free skin for the event. Now, for those who don't know, the 150-day anniversary is or was ongoing or was going. And, the way you could have celebrated that is by giving out a free skin. The amount of time that has gone on for this anniversary, half anniversary, is we got one SSR, which is fine. But the rest of the event was still, it was just like any other event. You have to summon, you have to spend money, yada, yada, yada. It's the same for every gacha game. But this is where this is a problem. The fact that you have to spend here in the US $60 to get a skin is not okay. For anyone who is thinking about getting this skin, I would recommend not doing it. I did it because I have the extra income, and that's not a flex. I'm not trying to be like, oh well, I'm better than you because I was able to get a skin that cost $60. No, in actuality, I would have not spent that money, but I did. Now, this is bad because the rewards aren't great. So you can obtain this skin on the 5th draw moving forward. Now, how many tickets does that cost? You know what? I'm not going to even do the math. I'm just going to say it was a lot. Because they give you one ticket just to get a little taste of what would be the casino vibes. You give a little bit and you're not guaranteed to get anything good. And that's it. They only give you one ticket. One. And you know how many draws you have to go through until you can get this skin? 5. And what's worse is that the ticket amount goes up. You spend 1, cool. Next draw, you have to spend 2. Oh, next draw. Next couple draws, you have to spend 4 tickets until you get up to, I think it's either the 4th draw or the 5th draw, where you have to spend 6 tickets each draw. Now, you do have the chance to get her on step 5 moving forward, but that's not guaranteed. You're just taking a chance. You're spinning that roulette wheel and just praying to whatever god you believe in and hope that you get that skin. Now, here's where why the rewards are bad. First, the only one besides the skin that's good are these. For those who have been playing the game, we all know what these are. These are summon tickets. For new players or just starting out new players, don't know what this is, these are tickets that are really special. They're much more special than just the regular summon tickets you get from in-game or through events. These ones are more limited. You're not going to get a bunch of these throughout the game. You're just going to get a few here and there. Now, if you play every event and you play every sort of new existing content that comes out, sure, you'll get some of these. But these are special because you can use these on the banners that just came out. So new characters that have higher rates up to get them. Limited time characters, so like seasons, like if they only had one so far. They had the one for the Christmas time one, which is weird because the Christmas banner was also for another character, I forgot her name, and a rupee. So the character that just got a skin right now that's on screen, she got another version of her, which was the Christmas time one. You had to summon for her. Now, like, so here's my gripe. Besides the number 1 and the number 2 spots, the rest of the rewards, I feel, me personally, this is just a me thing, are not worth it. Because a lot of this stuff you can get from in-game. This, you play special interception, and if you can get high enough within the story, like in the chapters, you can get high enough in the story, you can unlock the special interception. You just play that. Every day, you get 200 of these crates, and then you can get a gold equipment. Gold equipment is the best equipment in the game. Now, in order to obtain that, it's very hard. It's not impossible, but it's definitely difficult because you have to reach at least 7 and higher on the amount of stages of the enemy you get through, and it's not even guaranteed until you get high enough within, I think it's when you hit like 8 or 9, I think you get guaranteed gold equipment. But most beginning players or just casual players are not going to get there because this game is very dupe heavy. If you don't have enough dupes on your character, you're not going to get very far because this game wants you to summon. It needs you to summon to get your character stronger. Of course, you can make them even more stronger by adding good equipment to your characters. And if you unlock multiple of their stars and their cores and level them up, then you can give gifts to them that raises their stats just by a little bit, but that's how you make them stronger. But in the long run, this is something that you can easily get just by playing the game. The next one, I've got this. I don't know, really sure what it does. I'm pretty sure you can also get this in-game, or there's like packs in the store that you could buy for like cheap. I don't know if they're cheap, but you can also obtain this through the game. I've seen people on Facebook and Twitter get those, and they're talking about like, oh, making their equipment better, this and that. There's another one in here you can also get from the simulation room in the ARC tab of the game. Look at how many I have. I have 1,000. These are what you need to make your character's abilities better. But it's more than that. You have to get like the yellow ones, and I think it's like the purple ones. So they don't even give you like all the stuff that you need to make them better. They just give you like a few blue ones. It's like, oh wow, like You don't even give me the purple or yellow ones. Like, you didn't even give me all the items necessary to level up my character's abilities, which is bad. But those are also ones you can get just from playing the game. The tickets, they're a little harder to come by, but there's still ways to obtain these tickets. So you can play events. They have them in the shops. You can spend a few gems to get them. You can summon characters, and if you get a new character, they'll be in the outpost, and when you interact with them with the certain environment that they're in, then you can get these tickets. But also there are these, and the bummer thing about these is that they only give you ones for an hour. If you're a new player, that's great. The more resources, the better. But if you're an existing player that's been playing since day one, these are not worth jack, because it's only an hour. It's only an hour. And it says 14, but they separate the 14 to the 3 items. So you're going to get some for the gold one, which is the money. The blue one, which is, I think it's like the ones to help boost or like upgrade your characters. And then the red one is the one you need to level up. So when you hit like the 10, 20, 30 mark for your characters and level, you need those to upgrade them to the next levels. Now the red ones, when you're as far into the game as I am, are the most important. I have so many of these gold and blue items that I don't need anymore. I just need the red ones. But the fact they only give you an hour, those hardly give you anything. I think the red ones in an hour only give you 20, 30 some each. So it's not worth it. It's all these items are, and this one's even lower. It's only 4 for the items up here. So they'll only give you 4 of each. So it's not worth it. This is to upgrade your equipment, to make your equipment stronger, but you can also get that from the interception mission. So even if you play the first or second one, or even the special interception in the arc, you're going to get those. Like, all the stuff that's in here is just not worth the money that you put down for it. And what makes things worse is that you have things like this, which are mission passes, which every gacha game has nowadays, which is a monthly subscription that you can pay for. This was $20, but you get the chance to do character summons, which is for the blue tickets and the premium rewards. You get the gold SSR shards, which don't guarantee you an SSR, but it's better of a chance than not having one. And the purple ones do the same thing. They can either give you an SR character or an SSR character. I think also the probability that you can even get like a rare is kind of sad. They really need to fix that as well, because it's really hard to get the gold shards. That they should not make it that where you can get just a rare. Well, it's a whole different thing. But for the price of $20, you can do summons. You have the possibility to get 2 SSR characters. Possibility, not guaranteed. And you get a skin for $20. You got this for most people at $60 for a bunch of stuff that you could just get in-game. All the stuff that's rewarded here is just stuff you can get in-game. Like, it should not be that much. And what they could have done too is, if this was such like one of those skins, they could have just added it here. Like, these are all kind of seasonal, like, you know, I think one was like close to like summer-ish, and I don't know, but you didn't have to price it like that. If there's anyone from the dev team that goes out and watches YouTube videos about their game, hear us out that this is not the way you sell stuff like that. I know a lot of gacha games try to push new things forward to bring in revenue, because in the end, that's all what these games are trying to do, is bring in money, because the market for gacha games is so large that they're competing with all these other games that are, you know, taking people away from their game and this and that. But this is not the way to do it. This is not the way to bring in money. because you have a small amount of your community that's purchasing this. And the fact that it's just for a skin, it's not even a new character. At least for the limited time character, we at least got a character we can summon for. So this is the same character, Rupee. And she was a limited time character for the winter time. And she was summonable. Like, this is a whole new outfit, a whole new skin, everything. But this was something we just summoned for, which is, I feel, better. And then this one, it's $60 to get this skin. And it was just to reskin a character that's been in the game since day one. Like, it just, to me, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. I'd rather have just spent the $20 on, for those who were here for just the last event that just happened. I think that was like Endless Zero or something like that, where there was the new skin for Alice, the bunny girl. Like, it was the same thing, $20. You played the game and then you got her eventually. Like, I'd rather just have them do that than lure you in like an actual casino game to get a skin, because bunny skins aren't yeah, they're what's gonna pull people in, but you know, every other game has it. I'm pretty sure, well, like Blue Archive and Azure Lane and all these other games, these other gacha games have the bunny girl aesthetic. So and they price it better. They price it better to get them. So I don't know. Again, this was just a little rant video. It bothered me a lot. Again, if anyone from the devs community or whoever works on the game hears this, just don't do that. Don't do that moving forward. You probably made some sort of profit because of the people like me who bought something as dumb as that for that price. But for the rest of the community, don't do that. At least give people a chance to get free tickets. You give out one. That's not okay. You gave out one free ticket. You couldn't even put them in the missions tab. Like, I don't know. But that has to do it for this video. I don't know. Depending on how this video gets, I might put out another video when Noir comes out, a summon video. I know I should be saving for the collab banner. I think it's Nier Automata. I think that's how you say it. Because everyone's like, oh, 2B and maybe like 2A or something's coming out. I don't know. But yeah, if this video gets some good traction, I might just put out a summing video for that. But that has to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like for the video. And if you have any other comments to relate to this, hopefully the devs will see it and maybe they'll see your comment. Go ahead and leave it down in the description below. And yeah, see you guys all next time.